Every night I used to go to call on Maid McBride. To this day, I do not know what her house looks like inside. Every night that I recall, there would be sweet May with her hat coat on, standing in the hall. Where we're going tonight, she'd say, and that's not all. Sweet May had the gimme habit awful bad. I'm glad I said, hey, by the way, there's something that I want to say. Going to get myself a little red coat, some little red knickers too. Gonna get myself a long white beard when I go to call on you. You wanna know the reason? Because you seem to think that I'm Santa Claus. Make things on a real sweetheart. Made up my mind, I'm gonna dress the part. Don't you be surprised if any old day I drive up in a reindeer sleigh. But don't you worry, dear, won't happen right away. With one and white or called dear. Remember Santa only comes once a year. But if the truth must be spoke, your true love Santa Claus broke. You say, through playing Santa Claus with you. Your sweet shirt daddy done quick.
Oh, you should do that, and you have a carrot in your pocket. Oh, a carrot. And then So the goal was, what we agreed to, was that you guys take care of the rhythm, and Charlie engages you, and we just changed the yin and the yang dynamic. That was really quite cool, wasn't it? It was very good. It was like it was relaxed, cool, but snappy and energetic, musical, everything coming together, no voices out. And the neat thing is, again, a few people missed a move here and there, but they didn't miss it in a way that was like, well, I'm in a different group than the rest of these guys. It was just kind of like just a little bit of an alteration, a bit of latency. That, you can fix that, because you're the ones who know that you did that. But from the perspective of, to be able to do this cold, you know, I mean, we were talking about, Jerry and I at the break, the first song in the context will be the ballad. Yeah. The thing with the ballad is to bring the energy, the warmth and energy from the mime spot where you're not able to make any noise back there, and bring that magic and allow the singing to really, if it's not completely crystallized in the first couple of bars, that you really know what you're aiming for to make that warm, wonderful sound. And then you'll be so comfortable, you should be able to nail this one.
Okay, so can we go to the ballad now? Sure. In that song, I think I was able to connect with many of you, and almost all of you, I would say 80% anyway. Okay, we're in the song most of the time. Okay, sometimes I can't tell. Would you please take a look at yourself doing this in the mirror? Okay, everybody do it once. Okay, you know, go to get myself. See the guy in the mirror. You know, don't worry about the mirror image thing. You know, just that. You know, if the expression is, "Am I really doing this?" Okay, or something like that, then so make a change. But that was very good. So you know the quality that's required for this next time.
One little quarrel and two sweethearts parted.
So ask yourself, was I really ready? The answer for 50% of you is no. He cannot make you ready. You need to summon the magic, the warmth. Be ready. And be there before he is. You need to be ready before he is. Let's do this.
One little quarrel and two sweethearts parted. He's sad and lonely and she's broken hearted. Two heads are bowed down in shame. Both think that they are to blame.
Okay, that's 75%. The other 25% is not difficult. The other 25% is letting go and going to that warm spot. When I traveled the groups here, and I heard what the bassists were doing. They were the melody singers, and it was warm and melodic. I think it was warmer and melodic in your section practice, guys, than it was right there. Would you bring that back? Okay. Leads, trust they're going to be there, and just tell the story. Tell the story. Tenors soar within this thing here, and remember how lyrical you guys do it. You know, because you know that they're going to be warm and solid underneath you. Okay? This is the 25% to go. That's the 75% level.
One little quarrel and two sweethearts parted. He's sad and lonely and she's broken hearted. Two heads are bowed down in shame. Both think that they are to blame.
It's a new start.
He calls her up after 1 week of sadness. He murmurs, sweetheart, I can't live alone. I must have you. Maybe you're lonesome too. And the girl answers back on the phone. The chairs in the parlor all miss you. The pictures all frown on the wall. The flowers won't grow, for they seem to know, and the sunshine won't come in at all. Our little canary won't sing anymore. The folks ask me why you don't call. Our whole house is blue. They want you, only you. But I miss you most of all. Our little canary has new songs to sing. The sunbeams stream warm through the hall. Together we're right, and the future's so bright. For I miss you most of most of all. I miss you all.
So you probably now know what you want to pay attention to on Saturday morning before Charlie came, right? It's feeling as solid on a couple of the spots that are new or difficult or have been changed and now it's cemented. It's feeling as comfortable and as open on those as the other parts which just are like falling off a log. And that's where the energy needs to be put. Probably on Saturday, more work on that area to pull it together than Sweet May. I think Sweet May will come together just as a, you know, just on its own basically. Charlie's dealing with the core of the issue.
Yeah.
Bad.
That joke was the piss.
Doing it with the chord.
That planted the seeds of all doubt.
We have to stem this kind of talk on the right.
happen here is that the curtains will open. We have curtains.
Who knows?
Okay, well, they may. Eventually we'll be introduced and the curtains will open and I'll come up to the front, take a bow. Okay? Very good. And as I turn around, you turn the face.
Ding dong.
My mistake. One.
Ding dong.
Package. The performance package.
No idea what you're doing. I also agree. Most content package.
We got to start. No, you got it. Okay, so there are two things that we're practicing here. One is the contest set, okay, and the other one is the performance package. The three-song. So this is the three-song performance package. Okay, Shaboom, Hallelujah, and Gord. Okay.
So, in advance of this, quickly, Imagineer, in this song, what we were going to go for, the attitude, the presence, the attitude, the percussiveness, the sass, and then the next one was Hallelujah, the reverence, and then Drinking Gourd was that, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, rather than waiting for the director to say, here's this. It's like, I'm going to be free, I'm going to be free, I'm breaking the bonds.
We just started getting.
We'll start. And we just got announced, and the curtains are opening.
So, that's 75%. Right? Right? Yes. The next 25% is all where the music came from. All the doo-wop feel, all the jazzing, all the offbeat, all the fun, all the getting with it kind of stuff. That's where the other 25% lays, because otherwise it just starts to get samey, and then you won't remember we've got this in there. But if it's got this going, you know, it's natural to want to do something and let the music happen. Right? Okay, so can we make that decision? Can you start this with a pose of some sort? If you guys look like you're talking to little groups of guys. Yeah, there you go. Okay? Okay, so hang on a second. You know, get the pitch, talk to each other. Yeah, come. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. Now you know what you're going to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I want you to do it. Pitch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Precious plans, we are you.
Shaboom, tell me I'm the only one that he loves. Shaboom, shaboom, sweetheart. Ba, 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 ba. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom. Ah, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shaboom. Oh. I know that every time I look at you, something is on my mind, on my mind. If you do what I want you to, baby, we'd be so fine. Life could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise above, shaboom, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Sweetheart, hello, hello again, shaboom, hello again. Hey, donny, ding dong, a-ling-a-ling-a-lay, shaboom, ba-do, life could be a dream, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom, sweetheart. Shaboom, shaboom, sweetheart. Ba-ba-ba-boom, shaboom.
Cool. Cool. You say baby. The first one was cool. The second time it was like, oh, this is where we say baby. And it's got to be, baby, we'd be so fun, baby. It's got to be hip, slick, and cool. Now, baby. So it's out of character with all the sort of the glitzy stuff you're already doing. And it leads to that, baby. It's like, so it's almost like explosive. And what follows after that, after the second baby, was the only part of the song where there was a couple of phrases where it kind of lost intensity, because I think you're still wondering which part of the arrangement are we at this point in time. But that's okay. That's cool. You'll have built up a lot of street cred by then. It comes on strong, so that's just the place to look at. So I think doing that thing, I think it would be neat to have that opening with the 5, 6, 7, 8, where the audience doesn't know who said it, rather than here's where the director comes out and does it, from somewhere in the middle of the audience. 5, 6, 7, 8, hey, ding dong. People haven't got a clue.
Yeah, it's just.
I am going to be there actually, but I mean somebody in the chorus.
Well, you can do it from the audience. I can do it.
Phone it in. Hello? So think about it this weekend. Think about somebody who you trust, who will get it. Everybody's aware of it's going to happen. And be the guy, be in the position. I could be the guy who's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8 and lead this song. That's the excitement level you want. I'd love it to say, Charlie, anytime you sing the tune, he picks somebody different to do it just before the contest. But maybe not this time. But have somebody do it for me. But it's got to be with that attitude, that loud stuff where you say, Marty, for God's sake, shut up. It's got to be that loud, guys.
Poor guys get one of each.
Okay. 9, 5, 5, here.
We do not have an MC. We don't have anybody to MC that we've worked through this, so forget about it.
Yeah, dance with who you brought or who you didn't bring.
Okay.